Yeah, Lindsay, that's great. So she doubts it, right? If she doesn't think that I have my homework, it means she doubts I have my homework. And I think no pensar, yeah, is one of these. No pensar. So we're going to say, she doesn't think I have my homework. So we're going to say definitely subjunctive. And what are we going to do for tener? What are we going to do for tener? This is present tense subjunctive, so it's a one-word change. First, we're going to go to the yo form. Then we're going to take off the O.
And then we're going to switch the endings.
And then we're going to switch the endings. So what's the yo form for tener?
Tango.
Tango. Great. And Paxton, you're already there. So, whoops. Tango. Take away the O. Switch our endings. And like Paxton said, put the A on the end because it's an ER verb, and the yo ending for ER verbs is an A in the subjunctive. Okay. Maybe she's playing tennis. Maybe she's playing tennis. Subjunctive or indicative?
Subjunctive.
Why?
Because we don't know if she's playing tennis.
Yeah, because we don't know. Perhaps she is, perhaps not. The yo form for jugar is juego, and we take away the O, and it's an AR verb, and it's ella. What do we do? What's the ending? Is it definitely an E on the end? And if it's just an E, that's juegue. We wanted to say juegue. So what are we gonna do?
Put an accent.
That would just be juegue. Yeah, with the U. Yep, juegue. Maddie put the U in, and that makes it say g. Why do we need that? What kind of verb is this?
Cargarzar.
A cargarzar verb. It's a gar verb. Good. They think that I speak Japanese. They think that I speak Japanese. Do we need the subjunctive or the indicative?
Subjunctive.
What do we think?
Subjunctive, because you don't know.
Okay, so when I was learning Spanish, I distinctly remember talking to my teacher about this because I didn't agree with it. Thinking and believing are true for the person speaking. Okay, so if I say I think this or I believe this, that means that for me, there's no doubt. No doubt at all. In English, there could be some doubt. In Spanish, there's not. If you say I think or I believe this, then there's no doubt. So it's not the subjunctive, it's the indicative. Nope. Okay. Thinking and believing are true for the person speaking, so we just need the present tense yo form of hablar. What is that? Hablo. Thank you, Lindsay. Hablo. They think I speak Japanese. It's true that you are intelligent. It's true that you are smart. Is there doubt?
No.
No, there's no doubt. So are we going to use the subjunctive or the indicative?
Indicative.
Subjunctive.
Indicative, because there's no doubt. It says it's true that you are smart. It's true that you're smart. So when we say it's true, remember up here all of our phrases, that expresses certainty. So we do not use the subjunctive. And what's the to form of ser? It's been a while since we've done just regular present tense. Starts with an E, if that helps at all.
Eres.
Eres. Yep. Thank you, guys. Okay. It's probable that the teachers work a little bit. It's probable that they don't work too much. Does probable suggest certainty or doubt? Saying probably. Doubt. Doubt. Yep, Paxton and Will both say doubt. So, subjunctive or indicative? Subjunctive. And yo would be trabajo, but it's los maestros. And it's the subjunctive. Yeah, trabajan. Thank you, Sophie. Okay. I'm sure that my parents are in the house. I'm sure that they are. Subjunctive or indicative?
Indicative.
Indicative. Because we're saying we are sure. And what would it be for Estar and Mis Padres? That would be if it was a subjunctive, Paxton Estin, but it's not the subjunctive here. So we gotta change one letter.
Están.
Están. Great. Están. Okay. We deny that you do the work. We deny that you do the work. So, are we certain that this person has done the work, or are we not certain? Yeah, we're going to use the indicative. No, we're not going to use the indicative. We deny that you have. Whoops, sorry. So, when we say deny, the person still could have, it's just that we're saying they haven't. I don't know. If I were you guys, I'll put together a Quizlet with these, and we'll just have the phrase and then indicative or subjunctive, and you can study them to know which one is which, because you gotta study. All right, negamos que tú, and we are gonna use a subjunctive. What's the yo form for hacer? What's the yo form for hacer? Guys, this is painful. I'm turning off your mics. I'm unmuting you guys. Please say something. Any idea? yo form for hacer?
Hago.
Hago.
Hago, thank you. And if we take off the O, it's a to verb.
Haga.
Haga.
Or hagas.
Hagas, thank you. Hagas. Good. She does not doubt that the program will develop quickly. She does not doubt that the program will develop quickly.
Indicative.
Indicative, because she doesn't doubt it. And desarrollar, and the subject is el programa.
Add an L.
Okay. Well, it's singular,
Oh, okay.
like the L or A form.
It's A. Not an A. Or E.
Okay, desarrolle. That's an unfamiliar verb. We've never seen that one before. Means to develop.
Wouldn't it be an A?
Yeah, because it's indicative. I'm not paying attention. Yes, it would be. Yes, it would be. Thank you for catching that. Because she doesn't doubt it. Yes. I think that my friend will attend the party. Subjunctive or indicative? I think that she will, that he will. I'm gonna use the indicative there because thinking and believing are true. Whoever's speaking in Spanish. So do we want, I'll give you guys two options. Maybe we'll get a little bit more participation that way. Do we want asiste or asista?
Asista.
Yes. No. Do we want asiste or asista? If it's the indicative.
Asiste.
Asiste. Because it's an IR verb, so the ending would be E. Asiste. This is tough. This is tough, guys. Okay. It's not true that my boss comes to the restaurant. It's not true.
Indicative.
Subjunctive.
Even
Subjunctive.
if you know it's not true, it's subjunctive.
Yeah. Yeah, when you say something is true, it's indicative. When you say it's not true, it's subjunctive. Even if you know it. And I can't explain why, but I know that that's the correct answer. This was something that when I was in Spanish class in high school, I had multiple conversations with my teacher, trying to get her to explain to me why those things were what they were. And she told me I just had to memorize it. So I don't have a better answer for you right now. If I can find a better answer, I will pass it on. But thinking and believing are true for the person speaking. So if you say, I think and I believe, you use the indicative. But for things like it's not true, you have to think of it as, I'm not sure if it's true, even if you are sure it's true. And I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not certain that my boss is coming to the restaurant. So we need the yo form, is vengo, and now we need it for my boss, mi jefe. It's an IR verb,
Venga.
venga. Good. All right, so you guys are gonna have an assignment tonight. And it's gonna be on whether to use the subjunctive or the indicative. And I have a real question for you because I want you guys to do well on it. If you have these words to refer to, can you decide if it's subjunctive or indicative? If you have these two lists and you know that this side is subjunctive and this side is indicative, can you decide that?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. How many of us were able to produce, meaning that I gave you a star or a ser, how many of you were able in your heads to produce the correct form? I don't think too many of us. Some of them. Okay. How many, if I put tango or tanga, could decide which one was which? Is it easy? It's easier to decide which one is which, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's easier.
Okay. Okay, then because this is a struggle, I'm going to change the assignment that I have up right now. It needs to be changed because it's not going to work. So instead of, I have a Google Doc. I'll show it to you. We're not going to do it anyway. So, I mean, we will do it, just not that way. Can you guys see the browser right now? Or no?
No.
No? Okay, that's fine. I'll pull it up anyway. And right after I show you this, I'll let you guys go. Okay. So what I was gonna do was have you guys write sentences in the indicative or the subjunctive, saying I doubt or I don't doubt, and putting the correct conjugation in. And there's 10 of them. But since we are struggling with that still, and that's fine because it's complicated, I'll take out one complication, which is the conjugation part. And instead of having this Google Doc, I'm going to have it as a Google form, and you can just pick one or the other, indicative or subjunctive. Okay, so in this one, the model, instead of I doubt that there are, I'll say dudo que something tiburones en la playa, and you're going to choose either Aya or I. Multiple choice.
Oh yeah.
Better? Yeah, it is Aya because we're saying I doubt. But think that'll be better, easier?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Then I will do that. I'll change that. That should go up around 8 p.m. tonight, and you guys have to hand it in tomorrow night around 8 p.m. Okay. If you are struggling, I would suggest that you reach out for help. I have time on Wednesday. I have time on Friday. I have a little bit of time tomorrow afternoon. You can email me. We can set something up. I've already had many meetings, so you will not be the only person doing that. Okay, so I'll let you guys go unless there are questions right now. Okay, have a great day.
Adios.
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 Adios.